Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and part one of my review on the Irish Brewing Company. Now, these have been very kindly sent to me by Mark Powell from vapeexplorer.com for review purposes. The two I'll be looking at today will be Coffee and Lucky 13. Have got to stay for the record. Any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I've not been paid to do this review. I did not pay for the product. The product, as stated before, was sent to me by vapeexplorer.com for review purposes. Also got to stay for the record. Any individual tastes, setups, and power preferences will alter what you get from a juice. I can only tell you what I'm getting myself. Going to start off on a little bit of a tangent. Received something through the post. I won a competition on Instagram, and I was going to do a review on it. Now, due to the situation around the company, I will not be doing this review. Yes, I got sent this. I got sent the Voopoo Mojo. If there's actually anyone in the community now who doesn't know what actually happened here, Tony B and Vandy Vape basically approached Voopoo about their gene chip to put into Tony B's new Pulse 80-watt regulated Squonker. And they, from what we can gather, they agreed on buying 40,000 chips off Voopoo. Now, as it got closer to the date, and they went and said, oh, we could either deliver before the Chinese holidays or after, and then as it got closer, Voopoo raised the price up. They went and said, oh, well, yeah, we'll still sell them to you, but we're going to demand another 15%. And Tony was like, yeah, all right, yeah, kind of expected a little bit. Okay, then. Come back to after the Chinese holidays, and there's not a lot of communications for what we can gather going on then. They approach Voopoo again, and Voopoo go, oh, well, we're going to have to put another 15% on there. So now that's 30% they put to the price of the chip. Tony and Vandy Vape are kind of going, well, yeah, but we'd have to change the options of the packaging and maybe not give this, but give that, and instead of this, just keep the costs down. That's what he was trying to do. It was basically just a regular priced Squonker. And then Voopoo kind of turned around and went and said, now, do you know what? We've actually got one in the works. We've got an 80-watt Squonker in the works, so we're not going to sell you the chips. I was like, what? So basically, it was a massive stalling tactic by Voopoo to stop Vandy Vape and Tony B getting their one out. And then they kind of had the cheek to turn around and say, well, actually, the panels you used on the Pulse was a direct rip-off of the Drag, considering that both companies bought from a third party on the resins. No one owned any rights to saying, this is our resin. Really? It was just a shitty thing to do. So, yeah, this will not be getting reviewed now. Loads of other reviewers have already taken down all their Voopoo things. You may have seen on quite a lot of like Instagram, Twitter, and in some case, and on Facebook posts, hashtag boycott Voopoo, hashtag I stand with Tony. It's pissed off a lot of the community. It really, really has. Now, as a general rule, as Vaping with Vic did say, boycotts in the past generally lasts about a week and a half, and then someone will go, do what I'm reviewing something, I'm doing it because obviously they haven't got enough free shit coming in, so they break. I'd be interested to see how long this one lasts. Personally, I'd like to see Tony B release the emails of the correspondence between him, Vandy Vape, and Voopoo. I think that would make it. It would answer a lot of people's questions, because a lot of people at the moment, some people are saying, oh, he said this, they said that, it's a Chinese company, la 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 la. Yeah, it's a Chinese company that's stupidly trying to rip off a reviewer, not even quite, a very well-loved reviewer. And if this had just been between Vandy Vape and Voopoo, would we have been hearing about it this much? Probably not. And we would have just got this one company that's stuffed another one. But because Tony B's in the middle, it's exploded the situation. It's also brought it to light to a lot more people than what it would have normally have done. So, yeah, no review for the Voopoo. All I will say is, it does feel like holding a piece of radiator. And since Voopoo are very much against people copying designs and everything, when I first looked at that and I looked at the screen, my first thought was, oh my god, it looks like an eVic 75. Even down to the feel, to the coating, and to how the screen looks. So maybe let's not go into, oh, someone's copied our work, because that kind of does look like a slightly different shaped EVIC 75. But anyway, that will be getting reviewed. On to the review. Right, as always, weapon of choice will be the G-Proof 2, but that has got the ASVAPE AIM-9 dripper, dual cooled to 0.28. Right, I'm going to start with Lucky 13. Go through the boxes and everything as per normal. Thanks to the TPD, we get all stuff like this now, which holds 3 times 10 mils with nicotine added. A lot of information about what the actual flavour is on the box, which I do like to see. Now, this is supposed to be a rhubarb crumble drizzled in butterscotch sauce, which is a new flavour for me. That's something a little bit different. We've got the ratio on here. This is an 80-20 VGPG. We get this thing here. I don't know if you... That's not going to focus. There it is. Yeah. Nicotine per puff, which on here there's 120 mcg. Never get this because everyone vapes at a different rate. Some people vape higher watts, some people vape lower, some people take a longer puff, some people take a shorter one. So that figure is in general real, and there's no indication on here how on what the testing facilities were to get to that figure. So I don't really get that one, to be honest. We've got the ECID number, of course we need. Batch number and best before dates are on all the bottles inside. Label itself, I do like it. It's not childish, not immature. It does what it needs to do. It's got all the information on there. And of course the BS at the bottom that we all know is poo. We've got the warnings on this side. Do not sell to under 18s, and of course the toxicity diamond. Warning, harmful if swallowed. If swallowed, call a poison center or a doctor if you're feeling unwell. Keep out the reach of children. Stock locked up. Contains nicotine. Then we've got the ingredients, which is VG, PG, nicotine. This is a 3 milligram, and also the flavourings are used in are a mixed biscuit and fruit flavourings. We've got where it's bottled at and with their physical address, and we've also got the website at the bottom. So pretty much everything's on the label as you want. Now, because this is a box one, and if they haven't used peel away labels, yes, here it is. Now, thankfully, this is small. I've opened some of these, and it's been like an AA roadmap just being folded out. It's like, oh, for sakes. But this is a little small leaflet that comes in it. And here it is. It's from Reduce, which is the company this is manufactured by. This product is intended for blah 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 blah. Do not use this. It's a lot of stuff that we're used to seeing on here. Individuals with a history of allergy, like hay fever, or childhood eczema. Oh, sorry, eczema. Lactic acids may occur when PG is consumed in large quantities by the young, pregnant, or individuals with renal failure. Renal failure, even. Not retinal failure, that's something completely different. Possible adverse effect. It's basically what we're seeing on other labels here. We've got the dosage information down here as well. So it does go a little bit more at the bottom there. Through ratios and strengths, what you should be getting on average puff of nicotine. Like I said, it doesn't really matter at that point. I think it's kind of got to be in there, but there's never any explanation about the testing of that or how they come to those figures. So you just kind of look at it and go, okay. But thank you. I work in the recycling industry. You are keeping me employed. Anyway, on to the juice. Each 10ml bottle will come like this. Information is on here as well, but it's mainly in here and on the box anyway. Everything will come with a child-proof lid, as it should do. Industry standard. They will also come with a tamper ring. And as I always state, if the tamper ring is broken when you at time of purchase, demand another bottle. Anyway, let's have a go on the Lucky 13. I do apologise that this one has rambled on a little bit more than normal. Just the whole voo-poo thing is... That's uncalled for. We all know business. There's a lot of businesses that do shady things, but they don't normally come to light. And like I said, if it hadn't have been for the inclusion of Tony B in this, we probably wouldn't have heard that much about it. But because of that, and because he is a bloody nice chap, it's escalated a little bit more than normal. But hey, it wouldn't be vaping if there weren't drama involved, would it? Anyway, on to this. Right, I'm going to start off at 48.9 watts, which would be 3.7 volts. Basically what your old Ego pen used to pump out at. There we are, 48.9. Here we go. Wow, I'm in here somewhere. Well, I'm not putting a lot of power through this. No throat hit. Clouds for days straight off the bat. This room is going to be like a hot box by the end of this review. Flavour. Wow. I'm going to say straight off the bat, just on the inhale alone, if you're a fan of rhubarb, get this juice. That's a pure, right, proper rhubarb hit straight off the bat. It's that strong, I'm not really getting much at this level. As it dies off a little bit, I'm getting a little bit of sweet crumble, but it's mainly a big old slap in the face with a stick of rhubarb. Oh, it's a nice one, dude. Oh, that's a proper rhubarb hit. I'm going to go up to 55.6 or 4 volts. God, that rhubarb hangs around for ages. Oh, wow. Good grief. This is rather special. Now going up a little bit of power. That slightly sweet crumble is coming in with that tart rhubarb. Oh. But the surprise element to this is the butterscotch, which comes through on the exhale. Kind of lashes over the rhubarb crumble that you've got in your mouth already from the inhale. Oh. This is a proper posh dessert. From a quite common, normally classed as a common one, but it's, oh, butterscotch on the end. The butterscotch is as good as what Refuge do for their custard. Oh. That is a full rounded package of goodness there. A nice, just slightly sweetened crumble. And then that butterscotch ending. Wow. I'm going to go up to 61.2, which would be 4.2 volts. So basically a full 18650 on a meg. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, the rhubarb just covers the tongue. The crumble element's gone up a lot. Oh, butterscotch again. Butterscotch makes you lick your lips. And so is that slightly sugary element of the crumble. But that rhubarb is actually outstanding. I'm going to have another little drip of this before I have another go. I can't help it. That's a rhubarb crumble how your mum used to make it. And then butterscotch. Oh. I may have lost my shit a little bit on this review. I do apologise, but that's really, really nice. Everything just, fuck me. Everything just works so well on this. I'd just like to once again thank Mark Powell for actually introducing me to this, because this is bloody gorgeous. That's Rhubarb Crumble by the Irish Brewing Company. I'm that much in this, I can't even talk. Cool. As I say, I'm only on like 61 watts, and I can't see in it. No, that is absolutely lush. I love that. That's really, really good. That's going to last me absolutely bugger all. Did have a look on the website. Currently, these are available. You can buy these as 10 mils. I think, if I remember right, it's $3.95. But they've got a special offer on. If you buy the box, which is 3 times 10, it's £9.95 for 30 mil. And there are short fills in the pipeline. But yeah, that's lush. That's absolutely gorgeous. Have a little blowout, and then I'll go on to the coffee. Coffee ones always interest me because, like I say, they're either exceptionally well done. I mean, I've had a couple of absolute stonkers in the last few weeks. Or they've done really, really badly, and it's just basically this horrible, manky, burnt tire. That's what I'm saying. Tamper ring. I have already cracked this one open. One thing I will say with these bottles, because of that tamper ring, always remember to take the tamper ring off after you've actually cracked the lid. Otherwise, you will drop it directly onto your dripper every single time, and you will swear about it, and you will say, why don't I take that off? And then the next time you do it again. Here we are, coffee. What's it say on the side of this one? On the side of this one, we've got an aromatic coffee blend with a nutty finish that will leave you craving more. I'll be fair, I wish more companies would do that. Actually give an accurate description of what the flavour is on the box, on the label, on the description on the website. So you get some of these, and they're so far up their own arses when they actually give a description. It's, oh, you can actually taste the Sahara with every inhale. What? Sand? What the f does that mean? Leave the arty-farty descriptions. Just tell us what the bloody flavour should be and what the notes are in there. Then we can decide whether we want to buy it or not, and not just do a blind purchase and go, what's that? What is that? Not hard, not hard. Just give us a decent description. And this company has, so I'm more than happy with that. Right, let's go back down to 48.9. 3.7 volts. Wow. Oh. No throat hit. Bing. Clouds. Bing. Flavour. First off, you get, you know, those little bloblet things you get of cream. That's what you get first. That's quite strong. As that dies down, yeah, you do get a very nice blend of coffee coming through. And you're left with a little bit of nuts in your mouth. Say what you want. But you will, it's a grower. It's a slow grower. That coffee does get stronger over time. But I think it's just because the cream element of it, it needs to, I think I might need a little bit more power to boost the coffee in. It's a grower. There's a grower. That's a very strong coffee. Actually, now on that second inhale, that coffee's boosted. It's joined forces with the flavour that was already there. You do get more and more of that coffee on the exhale, and it does last. And it's kind of a hazelnutty ending, which is nice. It really accommodates that bitterness of the coffee really well. It's more like drinking a cup of coffee in a weird way, like actually like doing the little cream portion first and then having the coffee. It's kind of like that. It's a bit weird. But the end flavour's left in your mouth, so you go, all right, proper dark, sort of black coffee ending with a nutty finish. I'm going to go up to 55.6. Or 4 volts. That's better. The cream and the coffee comes in a lot quicker, mixes in with the cream. Kind of gives you a nice creamy white coffee. The nuts are purely on the exhale now. So there's another one I could quite happily do after lunch or after a big meal. Instead of actually having a coffee, I might have a vape on this instead. That's nice. That's really, really nice. As I say, low down, can't get the cream, but then you get a really quite strong black coffee with the nuts. This one is kind of the cream and the coffee, because the coffee comes in quicker, because you're using more of a white coffee. Just that nutty finish at the end is really nice. I'm going to go up to 61.2 or 4.2 volts. Coffee comes through more now at the beginning, and then you get like a splash of cream at the end of it. The nuts have got stronger. That's just so full of innuendo, this bloody review. But cool, the nuts are really strong. Wow. Proper hazelnutty finish there. Doesn't quite work higher up because of the separation. The ratio of cream to coffee just doesn't quite work, but that nuts at the end are so strong. Yeah, right about if you like it black, go low down. I'm talking crap now. If you like it black, go low down. If you like a white coffee, go around about mid-range. It's nice. It's definitely one of the better ones I've had for a while. That is the coffee from the Irish Brewing Company. Well, that brings me to the end of part 1. I apologise for rambling on, but that whole VooPoo thing is it's an arse. I'm not going to tell people out there, you mustn't use this product. I'm not going to berate people for using that product. It's up to the individuals themselves. But there are a lot of us that are not happy with the situation with VooPoo. So, like I say, you won't be seeing any VooPoo reviews on here. I know a lot of the reviewers have pulled their VooPoo reviews that they've done from present to the past. So yeah, it's a bit of a shitstorm at the moment, and we'll just have to see how that one goes. But on behalf of myself, Darren Stone, if you have enjoyed what you've watched today, please like, share, comment, and vote. Yes, we've been nominated for Reviewer of the Year on the Suburb Magazine Awards. So if you have enjoyed what you watched today, please just pop onto their website and give us a cheeky little vote. That'll be most appreciated. So on behalf of myself, Darren Stone, head of the Department of Inhaled Vapours, I bid you all a very good day, and we'll be back really, really soon with part 2. Take care, people.